till it finally got unbearable and they had to do something about it. Mr. Thomas was teaching us how to run these councils correctly. How to get that charter changed and renewed and brought up to speed, because it hadn't been done in 4 years. And it wasn't done very good then. So everybody can think what they want. But the real reason is because the man was good for this city, but he wasn't good for a couple of people.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why myself.
$1 ain't enough. Again.
Joe, would you like to say anything?
Come on, Joe.
Well, just on the October 8th, Randy, you called, and your question to me was, did I visit with Mr. Edwards? The answer was no.
Did you tell Mr. Edwards that he'd vote to fire Thomas?
I didn't even talk to Mr. Edwards that whole week.
Mr. Edwards told me he had 3 votes. 2 times he told me he had 3 votes. One time he changed it to, I have 2 votes now, and one came in later. Then he changed it to, I had 1 vote, and I talked to the mayor, and then we had the votes. The lies caught up with Mr. Edwards. And I was not allowed to tell the truth in the executive session. I was called a liar. Numerous times by a couple of people that continually called me a liar. I don't lie. I'll tell you how it is. You may not like it, but I don't care. I'm not going to lie to you. Would you have voted to terminate Thomas?
I was not going to accept it.
You were not going to accept his resignation? There you have it, folks. In a nutshell. We all got mad at Joe because he didn't show up at the meeting. I believe what he was told, it wasn't necessary for him to be at the meeting. Right?
Correct.
By who?
So, by the 8th, let's see, October 8th, about 8:59, one question I have that's lingering is, if we were in executive session October 7th, how did that email leak out?
Oh, I don't know about that email. I didn't do that. But I can tell you that the 8 days didn't expire until the next day of us accepting the termination of Thomas.
So, Randy, when I talked to you on the 8th, the answer I got from Mr. Edwards was, had I been here, it wouldn't have made a difference. He was already gone.
That's not true. The date of his resignation letter was, and Carlos, correct me if I'm wrong.
May I interrupt? I don't know what item this is on the agenda, but I don't see it on the agenda.
It's under comments.
Comments are one thing, discussion is another.
Okay,
This
but
is
I'm
not a
doing
comment.
comments right now for these people to understand what.
It's not on the agenda.
And why our attorney was run off.
City council comments.
Comments is one thing, discussion is another. What you're having is a discussion on items that are not
In
on
other
the
words, you
agenda.
don't want these people to know what.
It's against the Open Meetings Act.
Violates the open meetings
Of course,
act.
it's not, it's legal.
You got a lot of attorneys in here, you don't need me.
You're a liar.
You got a room full of attorneys, you don't need another one. So, you know what? I'm gonna back out of this, this is not necessary. Listen, I'm submitting my resignation effective immediately. You got enough lawyers in the room.
Good,
You don't-
good.
And you see,
Good.
you see? So, thank you all very much for considering me. Thank you for the vote, I appreciate it.
You
I
were
wanted
thrown
to come
into
here
this not knowing what was
and,
gonna happen.
and usually when somebody's speaking on the floor, there's no interruption, but it's impossible here. I appreciate your consideration, I really do. I wanted to come here and help you, I really want to help you. But I can see it's gonna be impossible. I can see there's several sides involved, at least 2 major sides involved. I'm not here to take sides with anybody. I'm here to try to guide you, give you some advice, tell you when I think you're doing something wrong to get you back on track. But I can tell that you have more than enough legal assistance over here. You don't need my help. So thank you all very much. And with that, I'll take my leave.
Well, we
Thank you.
do need your help, and I'm sorry that this is happening.
Oh, I am too, but